Well, well, well. We're back. After a long hiatus, we are back. I do have a new mic. I need to mess with the settings. I know it might be really loud, it might be really quiet. I don't know. Tell me in chat how stupid I sound, but I'm back and I can talk and it's great. Um if you have got a tonsillectomy, I am I am just sorry. That was the worst experience of my entire life for about a week and a half or two or three. It still sucks. My throat is still swollen, but I feel good enough to stream, and I missed you guys. So we're back. We're live. We're streaming. Hope you guys are doing well. I am doing about as well as I can. And yeah, let me send out these noties as per usual. And we will get started in just a second here. Now, I have started a blog post. Marco's like, hey, you can't talk, idiot, so why don't you start a blog post? And that's exactly what I did. So, I'm going to pin that in chat. I went over the slate. I usually don't go over the slate before. I like giving you guys my authentic, like, real reaction. However, I went over it because I'm going to start doing blog posts and posting my top 3 homers of the day. So if you can't tune in for the stream and just you want a really quick rundown, you can't get on Discord, like whatever the case may be, right? You'll be able to see these blog posts. So I believe they're in the Discord. Not sure why I can't preview this one. It says there's a bad gateway, so maybe Jose's got to fix something. We're just starting this pretty much right now. Little new thing we're starting, but let me see if I can find this and pin it in chat. But yeah, we're gonna start probably doing not only this, but like not only homers, but we'll start doing other things as well. So yeah, I don't know why it says bad gateway. I'll have that ready for next time. I don't know why it's not working. Let me pull up chat. Chat, how are you guys doing? King Cabano, Cell, Silver Bullet, J Soap, Average Joe, Jarvo, Damien. I know, it's been a while, guys. It's been a while. I hope I don't leave you anytime soon. I mean, getting a tonsillectomy was not really on my bingo card. Trust me, I did not want that to happen. It just had to. So, we're good. If you have had a tonsillectomy, man, it was, that was brutal. That was brutal. Let's go Sox. Come on now. Come on now. You already know. Anthony K. All right. Do I have the dark mode? I might have dark mode on. There we go. Looks a little better. All right. Let's get started. How's my mic sound? Yeah, I got a new mic. How's it sound? Good, bad, dumb? I was trying to mess with it before stream, but I couldn't really figure it out. So I'm going to procrastinate like usual and do that later because that's what I do best. Tonsillectomy in third grade, didn't wake up for 3 days. Oh my god, man. Yeah, it wasn't fun. It was not fun. All right, let's look at as usual. Appreciate the sub case. As usual, we'll look at the weather first. Now, Seiya was on my top 3. So we did have Seiya. Wow, William Damas already homered. Seiya is in the hole right now, so you could probably still bet him. I don't know how the weather is. I thought they were going to delay it until there was like no rain. What did Kevin last night said? Probably a few showers around, but hitting weather is awesome. Winds blowing out of the south, blowing left at least 50 miles an hour. Warm, humid air. The rain that goes along with it is not awesome. Again, we know that the rain just bad, right? Scattered storms will be an issue essentially all day. My hope is that they manage to fight through delays and squeeze a game in between bouts of rain, but I can't promise it. Okay, so yeah. Last night, this looked way better. It was like a 50-50 chance. I guess now it's like 100% chance, so it's probably raining. Or like 80% chance. It's probably raining right now for this game. I don't know. We'll see. Are any of you guys watching it? Hopefully it's not terrible. But my three leg was Seiya, Alec Burleson, and James Wood. I was between a few other guys, Ketel Marte. Who else did I have? I was between a few guys on the last one, but James Wood just had good history. I don't like that they're in Chase Field, but all of his homers, like if you look at James Wood, he's a very powerful guy. So when looking at him and looking at the spray chart, you can kind of see all of his homers would be homers in Chase Field anyway, apart from like, maybe two. But yeah, so I felt comfortable taking that, kind of like a Max Muncy situation the past few days, although he did get injured, so that was unfortunate. But yeah, first blog post, we had Ian Hapko, Max Muncy didn't, and whoever else I took didn't. Colby Thomas, but he hit a ball 398 feet, so can't really be too mad positive in the first day of a blog. What's up, Kevin? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sound great? Good. Hopefully my mouse clicking and keyboard isn't that loud. If it is, I'm going to fix something. I'm going to try something after stream, so we'll see. I'll get it sounding better before tomorrow. I'm probably going to do daily streams again, so be ready for that. I started a little later today than I wanted to. Loki just slept in, so womp womp, but we're here. There was only one day game, so I'm like, yeah, I'm going to sleep in. But yeah, let's get into it here. So Anthony K, pretty obvious. Sometimes it's hard to tell which side a pitcher struggles against. You can pretty much tell he struggles versus righties more. Versus lefties, a negative 1.35. So not taking Schwarber, not taking Harper, not taking any lefties. And the Phillies are known for their lefty power hitters. You get over to the righties, you're looking at guys like Alec Boehm, Edmundo Sosa, Trey Turner. So let's see if they got any juice. The thing with Anthony K here is you can see the innings pitched. It is a low sample size to lefties, but 0.53 and literally all red statistics, a .098 batting average allowed. Let's go ahead and look at his arsenal. You could just see versus lefties. One thing I always look at when you're looking at the pitch mix is I'll always start with this HR per 9 number and kind of just take a glance. The more green I see, that's going to be the side I want, right? So you're looking at lefties and righties here, and you can immediately see righties. He just gives up way more. On every single statistic, he gives up way more. All 8 of his homers have come against righties. He gives up more walks, a lower whiff rate, a lower K rate, a lower put away rate, lower swinging strike rate, which is better as a hitter, right? Obviously, all of the statistics are better for hitters, and he allows a higher batting average, higher WOBA, higher slugging, higher ISO, obviously a higher walks plus hits per inning pitched, way higher barrel, 11.5 compared to 2.9%. Hard hit rate goes down almost 20% from righties to lefties. Fly ball percent is still below league average. I believe league average is like 28. So that's kind of the number I usually look for, a little lower than I'd like there. But look at the home run per fly ball number, pull air rate, all look good there. The deeper the green, the better. You guys know that. And when you look at the pitch arsenal, look at this. Versus lefties, his top 4 pitches, he allows practically nothing. And this isn't a small sample size. 84 pitches, 79 pitches, 45 pitches, 34 pitches. And then you move over to righties. Look, it's all green. Four seam, changeup, cutter, sweeper, sinker. I wouldn't worry too much about the slider. He's only thrown that 25 times out of probably, 700 pitches or so. So four seam, change, cutter, sweeper. Honestly, probably wouldn't even worry about the sinker, but you could filter that in. One thing I always do is just filter this first so you get all the pitches and then filter by barrel. So you can see Edmundo Sosa is going to be their best guy, Adolis Garcia, Marchand. I mean, it's not great, right? It's not great. If you're betting in this game, I mean, you could see the odds reflect that 680, 471, 700. Marchand actually isn't even playing. And he's top 3 righty barrel guy. You could look at four seam change. That's about 50% of the makeup. I would include the cutter there as well. So Edmundo Sosa does jump. 34 plate appearances, 2 near homers, 2 homers. A near homer, for those of you that don't know, is just like it would be a homer in any ballpark. So unicorn homer, that's just what we go off of. would be a homer in any ballpark. And he's plus 680, so maybe a good value pick there. I don't love his batting average or OBP, but barrel's the only thing that really matters when thinking about homers. Marchand, he's not playing. Never mind. He does have the perfect pull barrel out of his barrel. You want these numbers to match. Pull barrel is the best type of barrel. You can see Edmundo Sosa, 13% barrel, 8.7 pull barrel, 21.7 pull air, which is a pretty good number. Let's compare it to like Schwarber. Yeah, 21.4. I believe that's literally the same. Edmundo Sosa actually tick higher. Good hard hit rate, pretty good sweet spot rate. Bat speed's pretty fast. Not a high fast swing rate, but it's pretty rare that guys swing above 75 miles an hour a lot of the time. He does hit a lot of line drives, not a ton of fly balls, only 21%. But let's go look at... Yeah, I mean, the weather, it's not great for righties. You want him to hit it over here since he's a righty. Pull barrel is him hitting it like this. We can look at the top, like, 5 or so pitches. Anything over, like, 15%, I feel like you have to include. Sinker, you probably don't have to, but could be helpful. So let's go here and look. Yeah, you can see Edmundo Sosa really good on the four-seam change, and then kind of just not a big sample size with anything else, right? I mean, he's only seen 10 cutters, 17 sinkers. It's just not a great, like a great sample here. Yeah, no righties are really great. If I were to go with anyone, I probably would just go with Edmundo Sosa. 12 for 48, 2 homers. Not a terrible ISO, certainly lower than I'd like betting on. Maybe Alec Boehm is a guy you look at here, but see his barrel is even lower, 5.3, 8.3 on the four-seam changeup, which are the top two. Edmundo Sosa, I believe, had a little higher than that. Yeah, 18 and 11%. So, yeah, maybe a little bit of a long shot. I don't mind it, but I also don't love it. The only reason I'd really take it is because how bad Anthony K has been versus righties this season. And you would think one of them go, right? Maybe you look at a weak spot here. Maybe you look at some days. Does have 2 homers in night games, 2 for 18 on Fridays. Yikes. I don't know if there's any history against these guys. Edmundo Sosa is 0 for 1 with a strikeout, so obviously not ideal. Alec Boehm, 1 of 3. Brandon Marsh does have a homer off of him, which is interesting because this pitcher does not give up any homers to lefties. I think literally has given up 0 homers to lefties on the year. Yeah. So it must have been last year or the year before or something. But yeah, if I were to go with anyone, Sosa, Alec Boehm, maybe a Trey Turner, but I guess the odds are kind of worth it on Edmundo Sosa, plus 680. I would maybe take him as a straight if you do like those long shots. We can look at weak spots. Let's see if Anthony K has any. 2nd, 4th, 7th. So where is he batting? He's batting 5th most likely. So yeah, probably nothing there. And then Jesus Luzardo on the mound against the Sox. Philly's got to be favored in this game. Over under 8.5. Let's take a peek here. Philly's favored by 1. Yeah, probably makes sense at home as well. Jesus Luzardo. Here's the thing. I know a lot of people don't really like this methodology I have, but this is just how I think. And it's what I would honestly recommend. I know a lot of you like going for long shots. You like going for just any homers in any game. But immediately, I see these two numbers. 0.67 on the season, HR per 9, 0.59 to lefties, 0.71 to righties. It's just not something I'm ever taking. And you can see why immediately here. Sweeper as his top 2 pitches to righties and lefties. It's just not something I'm going to want to take. You filter in the sweeper here. You see Randall Grichuk did have a homer on it, and it shows you're like, oh my God, he's still good on the sweeper, 33% barrel. But look at the plate appearances here. 3 plate appearances, 1 near homer, 1 homer. So like he did get it. He did get that sweeper, but he's put 3 sweepers into play, which you can see here. 1 one of them being a double, only 107, one of them being a 164 line drive, and then one of them being absolutely mashed, 28 out of 30. So I guess maybe he just is the GOAT. But with that sample size and how Luzardo throws that sweeper, look what he gives up on the sweeper. Nothing. And pretty high barrel, actually. Pretty high barrel, pretty high pull barrel. But, man, when he doesn't miss his spot, I mean, a sweeper is just not a pitch you're going to want to take for a homer, right? Vargas, maybe, but he only really shot up to the top when we added the four seam. He only throws that 31% of the time. Changeup, maybe. I could see a Miguel Vargas, but just not something I'm gonna want to take. So I would just honestly skip this game. If you want to bet on Luzardo, like strikeouts or something, you could look at strikeout matchups. We could see if he has anything here. Just filter this game in, see if we can get anything. Luzardo apparently is a little lower. We project him to go under his Ks. He is minus 109, so you're getting good value there. It's probably telling of why we believe that he's going to go lower. Anthony K, 2.34 edge. Vulnerability, Kyle Schwarber, Bryce Harper, the two guys I told you, I mean, it's just not going to be great for them. Alec Boehm as well strikes out on a lot of these pitches, so we'll see. Anthony K, apparently one of the top projected guys. Yeah, Sonny Gray, Anthony K, Martin Perez, Michael King projected to go over their lines by our little tool here. Park K, you just see the whiff. I mean, 27.3 whiff rate. Jeez. Good night. We love Miggy. We do. We do, man. Sosa, I don't mind Sosa, Jose. I don't mind him. Yeah, did Muncy get that concussion? I saw that. I wasn't sure if it was confirmed or not. What did Seiya do? He was supposed to hit a homer and he walked. Yeah, he didn't get a really good pitch to hit. His second pitch, it was a slider, though. Yeah, he didn't get a good pitch to hit. It's all right. That's why we get 3 or 4 ABs. Who's the favorite for Phillies game? I don't really have anyone, honestly. I mean, Edmundo Sosa for a good long shot. Maybe Vargas. I don't really love a whole lot there. I definitely wouldn't take anything against Luzardo. I think the best just is going to be Edmundo Sosa. Let's just see how he is in general. Last 15. Yeah, pretty good barrel for last 15. So what I start by doing is I'll start typically on the season just to see in complete general. If I was like a complete noob, I had no idea what I was doing, I would filter by season, just look at all left-handed pitchers versus right-handed batters. This is what Anthony K throws. Four-seamer 28% of the time, changeup 19% of the time, cutter 19% of the time. If I take all of that out and just filter by which side he is going to be facing. So Edmundo Sosa in this case, all left-handed pitches versus righties. Keep in mind, I'm also filtered on the only righty tab since he literally only given up a homer to a righty, given up 8 of them actually. So he's very vulnerable. And you could see Edmundo Sosa here, 8.3 barrel. So that's just what I would take off right there. Like Edmundo Sosa, Garcia, Marchand isn't playing, Alec Boehm, Trey Turner as like maybe just think about those guys. But I'm not taking JT Realmuto. I'm not taking whatever this Stewart. I'm not even taking him. Not even thinking about him. These would be top 3 for me, and basically top 2, just based off of barrel rate alone. You could also see hard hit rate is highest for them and lowest for all these guys. The reason I look at barrel is because it's basically an indication of everything else. Like you can see, they have the highest of hard hit rate. I guess not highest pull error, but Marchand isn't even playing. JT Realmuto is probably, yeah, he's had like a third of the plate appearances, so his numbers are just blown out of proportion. Fly ball percents are really, really low for these guys, so that's something I don't like. Line drive percents are high, though. Pull percents are pretty good. Again, Marchand leading, but he doesn't. Him and JT Realmuto don't really have a ton of plate appearances or anything like that. Highest blast rates on the team apart from Alec Boehm. So that's another reason I'd probably keep Alec Boehm in mind. Blast rate, for those of you that don't know, is just taking into account if they're squaring up the ball, like making really good contact and really good power. That's all you have to think about. So squared up can take like bunts into account, like if you square up a bunt. So that's why I don't really look up squared up rate. I rather just look at blast rate because that's what matters for homers. So I would be thinking Sosa, Garcia, Bohm, and then I'd filter by last 25 plate appearances. This is something Jose and I have been doing recently. And you could see immediately Bohm, Sosa. So that probably for me eliminates Garcia just based off of the last 25 plate appearances. Then I would filter in these pitches. And then you can see Edmundo Sosa actually looks pretty good. Does have 2 homers in his last 25 plate appearances off these 4 pitch mixes. Good pull barrel, good pull air, good hard hit rate, good sweet spot. Pretty good blast. Anything over like 10, 15 is good. So him being at 18, I think for reference, like when Schwarber sees a heater, it's like 40, 50%, right? When he's hitting a heater, it's going yards. And then I would filter by last 15 batted ball events, just see what they're doing when they put it in play, and that would be my kind of tell. Edmundo Sosa would be my guy here. Something I don't like is that he's only getting 2.4 plate appearances per game in his last 5 games. So I would maybe wait until the lineups are fully officially announced. And if he's batting in that 7 to 9 range, maybe don't take it, or just know you're probably going to get one less at bat than the rest of the team. But that's what I would be thinking. Last time I watched your stream, I made $4.99. Atta boy. Let's run it back, bro. What do you say? And Edmundo Sosa, yeah. I think he's the best one. He's the best one. I'll favorite him. His stats actually look good. I mean, plus 680 for a long shot. I don't hate it. I don't hate it, man. No concussion out tonight. I assume Muncy. Good to hear. Glad he doesn't have a concussion. I would, anytime someone gets injured, like even when Judge comes back, I don't know his injury status, but when guys come back, baseball is hard to get back into. I mean, you gotta, that hand-eye coordination, it takes some time. So I'd probably lean off of him for a few games at least. Where am I? What is this place? This is my room at home. This is my room. Welcome. Welcome. It's not my college apartment. This is at my house. And by my house, I mean my parents' house. But like, you know. Favorite homers right now? Here's what we got right now. I was researching last night because we're doing a blog post. And I'm showing you guys like my top 3. So from that, I had Say as my 1, Burleson as my 2, James Wood as my 3. So if you want a 3-leg, I already put that in. Seiya walked his first AB, so kind of unlucky there. But he saw like 7 pitches, so I don't hate that. Or he saw 8 pitches. Pitcher's just scared of him. It's okay. Man, Edward Cabrera allowing a homer is tough, bro. Hate that. Hate that. This is my room. Okay, let's keep going. Next game. Mariners, Tigers. So again, thing is 0.95, 0.56. Maybe you take a lefty here. The only reason I think he even gives up anything to lefties is because he throws this 4-seamer so much. So again, we're doing the strat. You just filter by season. You see who's hot right now. You see Dingler, Torque, but there's a 0.56 chance he gives up a homer to them. You could filter by last year. He actually did give up a decent amount of homers last year. I would bet that a lot of these, probably both of his homers came off the heater to what was it, lefties? Yeah. I mean, he's given up, or no. Wait, was it righties or lefties? Wait, righties were not the heater? Sinker. Okay, so I guess he just missed his sinker. It does have a higher barrel on the heater, though. And you can see, geez, like 2.4 walk rate. A 1 in 50 chance you get a walk, man. That's just crazy. Super chalky, but I'm liking Trout. Wood, Trout, Goodman. I did look at Goodman. I just don't like the pitch mix. Goodman was my favorite Rocky, though. So here's my thing, though. I'm just not taking a homer against Brian Wu. I mean, I don't even really want to waste time on it. He does throw the heater a ton. Dylan Dingler mashes the heater. Thing I don't like about Dingler is he always hits Oppo. Or no, not Dingler. I guess not. Guess he doesn't hit Oppo. I'm just tripping. I mean, if he gets the heater, like... Or yeah, see, he always does hit the heater Oppo. Like these, he absolutely mashed both of those, but... Let's see the summary here. Look, 50% of the time he's hitting Oppo and 40% of the time he's hitting straight. It's just not really what you want. Only a 33% fly ball. Let's only look at the heater, actually. 53 fly ball, good hard hit. See, look at his pull Oppo straight percent. It's just not there for me. Good barrel, though, in total, so... But he hasn't barreled anything. So, I mean, he got one here. It was a double. I'm not taking anything off Brian Wu. Dingler, 0 for 3 against him with a K. We could look. Actually, let's see. Team Tigers. Let's see if there's anything here. Dingler, 0 of 3. Had a ground ball and a pop-up on a sinker and a four-seam. So, Colt Keith, 0 of 6. 4 ground balls, a line drive, and a strikeout. Kerry Carp, 0 for 3, 3 strikeouts. Unbelievable. Zach McKinstry, 1 for 4 with a double, a 285 fly ball, and a ground ball. Maybe McKinstry. But I'm just not taking anything here. I mean, it's just not ideal. Unless we look at, like, plate appearances on the four-seam. I guess you have to take these into account as well. Let's just look four-seam. Yeah, it's just Dingler, Kerry Carp, like, maybe, but already as it comes, they have a very high whiff and K rate. And when you look at Wu, you look at Wu's four-seam against righties, it's just rough. Maybe you take Carp here, even though he has a lower barrel. He has, looks like Wu gives up less, but I don't love it. Then you filter by this. He also throws a sweeper close to 25% of the time to righties. So 1 in 4. Like, if anything, I'd probably take Carp here. I wouldn't blame you if you took Dingler, but my money would be on Carp. Plus 364. Yeah, I mean, the odds just show it as well. Dingler always goes Oppo. It's really weird. It's really weird. 2 near homers in the last 15. Kerry Carp's had 5 and 3 actual homers, so. Nolan Arenado, he's a trap. He's a trap, I think, unless that was yesterday. What's up, Christian? How you doing, man? Wilson Contreras, Wood Churio. Interesting. Slop is on JJ. You like Burleson more. I don't know what to choose. I got James Wood as my favorite. James Wood's up there for me. I don't like the stadium, but his stats look insane. Tizzo, I am back. How you doing, man? Looks like wind's blowing in from right field, which hurts lefties too. In this game? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, if Dingler can always do this, but look, like, hold on, the summary. See, look at this. He just doesn't pull the ball, man. It's really unfortunate because he'd be a great hitter. But once he puts it in the air, it's like, I mean, you see the majority way over here. I don't know. It's interesting. Even off righties as well. He just pops it the other way. Yes, I had a tonsillectomy. Pick of the day is Miguel Vargas HRRs. One of the best against the lefties this season. I know it's Luzardo, but Vargas against the lefties is insane. I don't hate it. Let's see. Vargas versus lefties. Yeah, 21 of 63. I mean, low K rate. Mydroth in front of him been pretty good versus lefties. Jeez, Peter's 0 of 9. Yikes. Colson Montgomery's been pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it. Okay, who's the pitcher for... Ooh, Valdez? Yikes. Let's see. J-Rod, Ref Snyder, Rosarena, Emerson, Robles. Interesting. Let's see if anyone's good on the sinker. J-Rod, only 5 plate appearances on the season against the sinker. Not a great range of data there. J-Rod, yeah, I mean, J-Rod, I would take him. Do you have any history on Valdez? Valdez is just good, man. See, 8 of 31 with a homer. Like, maybe. Where are the Mariners? See, even JP Crawford, like 4% barrel, but does have a homer, though. 399 fly ball. We always highlight in green if it's a hit here. And then anything else is obviously filled out. And you can see the green here indicates if it could have been a homer. And that one, 30 out of 30. This one as well, J-Rod. Is that the same day? 7/21. Let's see. Maybe just had a bad outing. Nope. It's about a few months apart. Unless this was... Yeah, so I mean, even looking at J-Rod, though, look at last time he played him. The sinker, it just is a ground ball pitch. Like, it is very hard to hit a sinker in the air. That's why a lot of elite pitchers have that as their main pitch. Like, look at this. Mitch Garver. Look at that. 9 of 35. Look at all his ground balls. He had 1 fly ball and it was 356. Low K rate, but J-Rod. I mean, even J-Rod. Look at the K rate. 70% ground ball. You just can't take that. He had 1 barrel. Or I guess 2 barrels, but this one 353 wasn't even close. Getting good EV, like we all know he's a good hitter. It's just I don't trust it against the sinker. Even Rosarena, look at him. 5 of 18, 63% ground ball. Let's see what the odds. I mean, Valdez on this sinker probably throws ground ball like what? Yeah, look to lefties. 71% of the time. To righties, 41% of the time. Still got J-Rod to ground out 70% of the time, so it's not something I love. If I took anything, it'd be J-Rod, but I'm just moving on to the next game. Top 5 for homers. This is my 4 right now. Seiya was my 1, Burleson was my 2, Wood was my 3. Actually, I'd probably flip-flop, like, in terms of who I think's gonna hit. I think Seiya, Wood, Burleson. Kevin McGongle. Got you, bro. Kevin McGongle. Decent barrel, actually. On these pitches on the season. Has he done anything recently as the tell? No. Where'd he go? 10% barrel. He has 1 near homer, averaging some good plate appearances, so he's actually getting chances. Pretty good fly ball rate. Just hasn't actually got it done. 3 of 60. Plus 875. Wind blowing in against him. Wait, is he a lefty? Yeah, you can't take a lefty in this spot. One of the rules, or like the philosophies you should just think about. Wind, each mile an hour, usually... Is my camera going to fall? Each mile an hour usually either like moves the ball in whatever way the wind is blowing about 3 feet of distance. So 17 times 3 is like 51 or something. So you can expect the ball to go this way for lefties about 51 feet in, which is terrible. Obviously, you want the wind blowing out. That's why it was high on Seiya. Yeah, the game's not here anymore because it was like delayed and weird and stuff. but the wind in Chicago was blowing out at like 18 miles an hour, which adds so much to the baseball. So I don't know if there's been any other homers, but like even Willie Adames, you think about his homer. I mean, 427, no doubter. He hit it 107 out of 29 launch. Yeah, I guess he did mash it. But the wind, I mean, I bet helped it a little at least. Fromber might throw that four seamer. Yeah. Yeah, to keep them on their toes. Yeah, you're right, bro. 1% combined. Comerica's also a mid park for lefties even before the wind. Yeah, it's not great. I mean, you could see immediately here, like, this spot is bad. Like, here is fine. Like, anything you hit even here is, like, fine. Like, this is the perfect spot to hit a baseball if you're a lefty. But you get to here, like, see this homer? This one's just 397. And it's like, I don't know, man. Yeah, agreed. Next. Sonny Gray. I mean, do you guys even want me to go over games when the pitcher's just good? Like I guess we can look. It's just like I see this number, and like off stream, if I'm researching and I see this number, I'm scrolling down. I'm just moving to the next. And then look, Ryan Weathers. Like, why would I bet when he gives up maybe half a homer a game to a lefty? Like, righty's a little bit better, 0.96, but my number for this is 1.2, maybe 1.3 even, because this HR per 9 is per 9 innings, right? It's not per start, it's per 9 innings. And unless a guy's throwing a perfect game, which is if he's throwing a perfect game, he's not getting up a homer or a no-hitter or anything like that. Like if he's pitching 9 innings, he's having an insane night, right? So when you think about it like that, it's like, I don't know, man. I would just move on. Okay. Agreed. Let's do that. Yes, I will, Lightning. Absolutely. So let's look at season. Ryan Weathers. So this is one where it doesn't really matter. Let me show you guys my thought process. So you can see the season. 1.55 HR per 9 versus lefties 1.54 versus righties 1.58. But versus lefties, 0.89 is what we project for home run risk and 0.33 to righties. So why is it so different? So let's look at his pitch arsenal and see what he throws. Versus lefties, you can see his sinker, sweeper, four seam, the strikes. I mean, no walks. Literally giving up no walks on that four seamer sweeper. Pretty high whiff, K, put away rates. Interesting. I would actually disagree with this. I feel like righties are going to have the better chance. Something I also do is to make sure that these pitches are still intact, or like the percentages they're throwing, is I'll just look at the pitch history here. So you can see look at this. That's actually crazy. Versus righties, on May 23rd, he threw 38% four-seamers. And then that dipped to 13% in his next start, throwing a changeup 36% of the time. So you always have to look at the trends of their pitches as well. I always filter last 10, and I look at any pitch over like 15% of the time. So here you see four seam, change, sweeper, sinker. And then you filter last 3, changeup, four seam, sinker, sweeper. So it's not that much of a difference, but just some I've seen change by like 10-15%, and that can completely throw off your entire parlay. So just make sure you know that. Sinker, sweeper, four seam, slider. Sinker, sweeper, four seam, slider. So then we look at last 3, four seam. So it was sinker, sweeper, four seam, slider. Now it's four seam, sinker, sweeper, slider. Very, very big difference. And that could be why that they're actually projecting a higher home run risk to lefties. Because if you look, he used to only throw it 17% of the time. Now it's 28% of the time, which is an 11% increase. That is huge. That is huge. That becomes his third most used pitch. Look, third most used pitch, 18%, to his top pitch at 30%. That is a huge difference. So instead of filtering like that, now I'll filter like this, see who's really good on the heater. You can immediately see Jarren Duran. I mean, 33% barrel in his last 11 plate appearances on the heater. Wilson Contreras as well. Let's see, where are they playing? Yankee Stadium for righties, I don't think is awful. Let's look at the park factors here versus righties. Condition, don't care. Home run. Yeah, Yankee Stadium, 5% increase, so not bad at all. Could be because Judge is there, of course, but, you know. Let's see, Ryan Weathers. Contreras also does have a homer off of him, so something I don't mind as well. Duran is a lefty, or wait, were we looking? Yeah, we were looking at lefties. So let's just filter by four seams because that's clearly his top pitch to either side now. Or change up four seam to righties, and then what do we have versus lefties? Four seam sinker does throw that sweeper a lot, which I don't love. Really good on that sweeper to lefties. To righties. Yeah, change up four seam. So let's just do that. Change up four seam to righties. You could see Wilson Contreras just is going to be the best righty. Rafaela maybe. So now let's filter by last 25 plate appearances. I just don't love the sweeper to lefties that he's throwing. Throws that a lot. So that'd probably 20% of the time. I try to stay away from pitchers that throw any sweeper, to be honest. But we'll just leave it on that. And then we'll look at, I think righties are probably better, even though this doesn't agree with me. Let's look at Contreras. Yeah, Contreras is probably the best one from this game. One of your favorite plays on the board? Yeah, Jones had a really small sample size. Also, he got injured and threw a walk to Alvarez to start. So, I don't know, man. I don't think Gray's low HR rate is sustainable. 10% barrel lefty is allowing decent pull. He might be a guy to target for regression if there's decent odds on the board, especially in a good left-handed park. I mean, last year, too, though, he gave up a .96. It's just not great. He does seem to struggle versus lefties more, though. Last year, at least. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's just... I just go with what the data tells me. If it tells me is half a chance, or he gives up a homer half of a homer every 9 innings, it's just like... Just walked again, bro. Are we for real? Bro, he didn't get a single pitch to hit. That's actually crazy work. Crazy work, man. Yeah, I mean, Contreras is just going to be the best guy here. Let's look at his last 25 batted ball events. Yeah, I mean, Contreras. When blowing out for righties as well. Four-seam change. If it's a fly ball, let's see. We actually need the four-seam change. Last 15, he only has one. Let's filter by all. Only a 6.7. Not great there. 20% fly ball. 66 pull. Good. Not great hard hit either. Olsen 2 HR and 3 HR. I'm taking both. He didn't do none of the last game to bounce back in a big way. See, on the season, though, you just see, like, he's obviously the best hitter. Man, 23 plate appearances on the heater. He's only barreled, like, one of them. Really good on the change. Something else you could do is look at the pitches here and just see. So, like, look at the barrel. I mean, he likes the off-speed, clearly. Change-up, sweeper, sinker, slider. He has over a 20% barrel on all of them, 100% barrel on the slider. Obviously, only 20 pitches, so not insane, but still noteworthy for sure. Good hard hit, good pull barrel, obviously good fly ball, like everything. Um, So he doesn't give up anything on the change. Wilson's gonna have to hit the four seam, and he's just not great on it. That's what worries me. Yeah. See, the best barrel guys on the team are Abreu and Duran, which are lefties. Which you could certainly take. I mean, a 1.54 HR per nine, but look at the put away rate, strike rate. It's not amazing. He's just way better versus lefties. There just ain't no way. Let's take a team versus pitcher. Let's see if the Red Sox have anything on him. I think Contreras actually had a homer. Yeah, Isaiah kind of for Leffa. Hit an absolute nuke off of him. Wilson Contreras, 14.3% barrel. 445. Dear Lord. Good night. Maybe take his total bases. I mean, he's 3 for 9 with 2 doubles and a homer, so maybe his total bases. Andrew Monasterio. When's the last time that guy's played? Am I tripping? Andrew, there he is. He's been playing recently. Never mind, I'm tripping. Braves and Pirates are the hottest team right now. Do you think that game will be bonkers? We can see. Mitch, not with Mitch Keller on the bump. I mean, I don't love that. Michael Harris, Matt Olson. I remember looking last night, and those were my top 2. I wouldn't take any righties. He's pitched 27.2 innings without giving up a single homer. He's given up a 1.3% barrel, so whatever 27.2 times 1.3 is, I mean, that's how many barrels he's given up, or how many barrels he's given up. Not great. And then you see Matt Olson, Michael Harris, Riley, Mateo, Acuna. I mean, let's look at the last 25 plate appearances. I know Acuna has been hot recently, but I would probably only take a lefty here. Michael Harris was at, I think his odds were like 470 last night, so he's jumped down, which is obviously good if you bet him last night. 20% barrel, 28 blast. Not a great fly ball rate. 3 for 12 against Keller. So, okay, these guys have a history. Let's see if we can get another team versus pitcher here. Braves. Acuna, 8 for 19, 3 homers. Jeez. 31% barrel on him. 395 single. Like, buddy, can we run? 447, 454. Oh, my God. Maybe Acuna, just off that history alone, you have to take. Olsen does have a homer on him. Good hard hit, good pull. Good fly ball. Let's see what Michael Harris. Yeah, Michael Harris, not a great history on him, but I think he's actually been like one of the most shocking hitters in baseball. Like, he's been very good this season. Maybe not shocking, just like unexpected, you know? Like, he's just really come into his own this season. Acuna, 25% barrel in his last 10 games is ridiculous. Michael Harris right there. So, I mean, Mitch Keller hasn't given up a single homer this year to a righty. Hardly gives up homers to righties. Significantly struggles against Acuna. Gives up homers versus lefties. So, either Acuna, Harris, or Olsen. Any one of those, I wouldn't blame if you took. I might even lean Acuna just because his odds are pretty high. I just don't like that he hasn't given up a homer all season to a righty. So for that, I might take Harris. For if I had to pick from this game, I don't see like a bonkers game though or anything. Like, I don't know. Certainly possible, but we'll see. Sinker, four seam. See, this is why it's important. Four seam 31% of the time, then slider, and then you look in his last three, sinker, four seam, slider. So those are obviously his top three pitches to righty. So let's just filter that in. And then to lefties, he's throwing four seam splitter curve. Yeah, four seam 44% of the time. Holy cow, he's just locating it well. Yeah, let's just start with this on the season. Let's just start and see with this. Okamoto, Jesus Sanchez, and Okamoto versus Sanchez. I know a lot of people were on Jesus Sanchez in our Discord today. Which if you're not in, make sure you join that. Discord, Twitter. Let me also post. Man, I don't even have Nightbot open right now. Hold up. Let me post the homers we have right now. If you type exclamation mark props 2, all the homers should come up. In a second, we're going to have Sosa, Wood, Seiya, who's walked twice, and Burleson. So that's what I have so far. Alex Sanchez straight as a long shot is his it's plus 450. I mean, I don't hate that at all. Certainly don't hate that. Yeah, look at that barrel, man. I mean, he's just good on the heater. That's what you like to see. Let's look at team versus pitch mix. Getting all the cheat sheets in action today. If we look at the Blue Jays and kind of just filter by what his top pitches were. Yeah, you can see Varsho. Jesus Sanchez only an 8.2% barrel, but you can expand and look at his recency. Home run, double. Not much other than that. Where's his 40% barrel coming from? Guess it's been nasty. Who does he struggle against? He struggles more against righties. He's just thrown so much to the four seam, though. Venezuela and Luke's, I think it was yesterday or Wednesday, and they both homered. Nice, bro. Good work. No, not batted ball events. See, look at the last 10 games. Jesus Sanchez, 40% barrel, but it's only 9 plate appearances. So I guess that's why. If we look at the four-seam splitter, just look at the four-seam. 46% fly ball, 46 hard hit. Pull straight oppo rates aren't great. Does seem good against Brandon Young, though, in his career. 5 of 12, 2 doubles, 2 Ks, 2 walks, 6 hard hits. Not terrible there at all. Man, they were crushing him. Ernie Clement crushed him. Oh, you have to be verified in the Discord, Giovanni. Should have got a DM from a bot that if you just click, it'll verify you. Yeah, I would take either Okamoto or Sanchez as a long shot here. Maybe even Varsho, but I just like Sanchez more as a lefty because of his lower K rate, whiff rate. Even though his barrel's a little lower, I'd still take that. Woods. What did he hit? Hit a homer? Or you're saying Wood? Oh, top 4 bases loaded? Oh my god. Did Chapman just hit a grand slam? Chapman might have just hit a grand slam. No. No. He just hit a grand slam. Oh my god. No. Cubs are so stupid, bro. Actually hate the Cubs. Treya Savage, it just can't really tell what this dude is gonna do. How many innings is he projected to pitch? Probably decent, yeah. Projected to go 17. This dude came in the league. It's like first start was in the World Series. It's like, okay, buddy. Pete Alonso, Holiday, Blaze Alexander, Gunnar Henderson. Interesting there. Pete Alonso, man. 50% four seam. Holy. God, you gotta take Pete, huh? 0 for 2 with a K? That's not ideal. 30% barrel on the four seam. That's just unbelievable. He only gives up a 5.3. Jackson loved that splitter. Yeah, true. I mean, again, only 4 plate appearances, but he did barrel one. Adley Rutschman, pretty much the same thing. Where are his stats, yo? He just has no stats but a barrel. It's funny. Let's look at the fast rate. Basayo, wow. Just gotta look at this. Let's do like last 10 games. Yeah, Olsen, I mean, I like him today. I don't mind it. Since there was some team versus pitcher history, let's see if we can get anything from the Orioles. Where is Pete? 0 for 2, grounded into a double play. That is certainly not ideal. Yeah, I feel like I don't really want to break my rule. I mean, he hasn't given up a homer all season. If anyone, see, like, look at the implied home run chance here. Negative 0.87, negative 1.3. That's insane. Like, if anyone, I would say Pete Alonso, but I mean, just because of the four seam to righties, like Pete doesn't miss it, man. 12 plate appearances, 3 homers. Like, if you were to take anyone, I just don't think the odds of plus 336 are worth it. 5 homers, 6 near homers, and 39 plate appearances. 30% barrels. The stadium helping. Remember, there's no wind. I think they're away, so there's going to be no wind or like very little, minimal wind help. 33% fly ball, 60 hard hit, 53 or 60% home run per fly ball, 53 hard hit. Hits it oppo a lot, which is interesting. As a righty, so you'd hit it over here a lot. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he goes Rutschman, Holiday, Gunnar Henderson, Basayo, kind of in that second tier. Yeah, Pete Alonso is just easily the best. Ooh, Drew Rasmussen heavily struggles versus lefties. Let's see if there's anyone good here. No. Casey Stowers, like, that's just rough, man. Owen Casey plus 900. Yikes. Yikes, bro. Cutter four seam change is what he's gonna throw. Cutter four seam change. Yeah, Stowers 18% barrel. Wind blowing in, are they? No, they're on a dome. The wind don't matter. Let's look at Stowers on these 3 pitches. See, it's not terrible, 20%, but that's assuming that it's a fly ball. So let's filter this in. Man, just nothing. Nothing on the changeup or cutter. It's crazy. Can't lie. Man, I miss last year's Stowers, bro. That dude was a dog. He'd go on stretches hitting like 5 homers. Yeah, literally 5 homers in 2 days, and then you'd be like, oh wait, I forgot how to hit a baseball. Just stupid. Ryan Gusto, yeah, he's only projected to go 7.5, so it's like a weird bullpen game. I wouldn't take anything there. I'd have to take a lefty here. Let's see if we can get anything. Who's really good on the sinker as a lefty? Anyone? Brian Reynolds, maybe? 49 plate appearances, 4 near homers, plus 700. 25% in his recent chances. 0 for 5 against Martin Perez, though. That is a little rough. 13.3% barrel. It's props 2 for the homers. Props 2. So Martin Perez, batter versus pitcher. Brandon Lau, 3 of 9. Ozuna, 4 of 7. Someone just asked about Ozuna, I believe, but remember he's significantly worse versus lefties. I guess it's not really. Gives up a way higher meatball percent, almost double. Which is interesting. A run for fly ball's a little high. You just see what he throws. I mean, sinker and changeup to lefties. That's all he throws. Sinker, changeup, almost 75% of the time. It's unbelievable. If anyone was good on the sinker changeup as a lefty, I'd just take them pretty much immediately. But I don't think Brandon Lau or Cruz are very good on it. This guy only has 2 plate appearances. Like maybe Cruz. I mean, 11% barrel. Brian Reynolds actually does look good for a hit, but I don't think a homer. And maybe we got 3-barreled balls, 7 out of 30, 8 out of 30. Is it a favorable park? Let's see. Braves. I don't remember. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Reynolds goes today. I wouldn't be surprised. That said, I don't think I'm gonna bank on betting on him, but I wouldn't be surprised. Casey Schmidt just homered. Are we surprised? Are we surprised, chat? 8-0. Cool. Cool. This gives more time for Seiya to think about what he's done and mash a homer. Surely, right? Surely. Yo, you guys think the Spurs are going to come back and win? I had a future before, I think like game 5 of the OKC Spurs series. I had a future on Wemby to, or I placed a bet on Wemby to win finals MVP at like plus 300. I don't know why it was that high. Probably because they didn't think they were going to beat OKC. Cubs Sox are clearly the better Chicago baseball team. Bro, you guys see the Bears are moving to Hammond, bro? I'm so mad. Like, I can't even, bro. Anyway, I'm just yapping to yap. I'm just pissed. Jack Perkins. This guy's nasty. It's because of the sweeper, I'm telling you. Like, think of being a batter when you're making these picks. 43% of the time, roughly, you're seeing the four-seamer if you're a righty. The other half, you're seeing a sweeper. How do you even know? Like, I don't even know how MLB hitters are even a thing. Like, it doesn't even make any sense to me. With that said, Alvarez in his last 15 plate appearances, 11 of them been sweepers, and he's a 25% barrel. And on the heater, 14% barrel, so not even terrible. Like, maybe Alvarez for the day late. Alvarez has literally been the hottest hitter in baseball. God, he doesn't miss the sweeper. He's seen 41 pitches, 6.2 whiff, 2.4 swinging strike, 0% K rate. That is insane. No. You don't understand. It's not the distance of Hammond. I don't even care that they're out of Chicago. I don't care that they're out of Illinois. Hammond is scary. And it smells terrible. I don't know how they're gonna get any like it's Hammond is awful. Hammond is absolutely awful. Like I don't even. Again, it's not the distance; it's the location. Like I don't care that they're out of Illinois. Like yeah, I guess it kind of sucks. I don't really care. Like if they really think that's a good solution for a stadium, moving to Hammond, bro, it's not. It's not, and people aren't going to want to travel there. It's terrible. Hammond is just terrible. It's just terrible. That's really sad. Four-seam sinker slider. This pitcher struggles versus righties. I wouldn't take anything against a lefty. It'd have to be a really good righty, and we're just not getting that. Maybe Shea. Shea had it inside the Parker because PCA is literally an NPC. I don't know if you guys saw that. Ooh, wind 10 miles an hour blowing out in favors of... Wait, whoa. How deep? What? Is this park real? That can't be real. 313? He has to hit a ball 313 feet. Chat, is the A's stadium real? Do they just not have a left field? Wait. Maybe we have to take something here. Earn run protection 2.5? Bro, if he just hits a nuke, it's just good night. He doesn't even have to hit a nuke. He just has to hit it 300 feet. Shea plus 280, bro. Shea and Rook. You got to take Shea because of these lower numbers. Golly, man, that is rough. What? That's actually probably why this pitcher gives up so much to righties, is because of the stadium. Like, literally. Look, in his home splits, I guarantee he gives up more. Let's see. 60% over compared to 50. Yeah, I mean, at home games, he's gone over this mark 3 out of 5 times compared to 4 out of 8. It's just crazy work. That is crazy work, man. To righties, 2 homers given up on that four-seamer. Shea's even, like, okay on the slider. I'd take Shea here, man. I mean, I would take it. Let's see. Park factors to righties. Let's just see. Yeah, look, Dakin Park, 10% increase to righties. That's crazy, man. I'm surprised there's not a decrease. Yeah, there is a decrease of triples. I'm surprised there's not a decrease of doubles. Probably because of the deep center field. Decrease of barrel for some reason. Wow, interesting. Roof closed. Let's see. Look at that. Oh my god, when the roof's closed, 15% increase to right-handed bats. Your Doink or Southside Samurai. Is he back? Wait, Moon's back? You better not be trolling, bro. Bro, you're trolling. Moon ain't back. Bro. It was like 4 to 6 weeks. Why are you saying Moon's back, bro? You're selling my back. Okay, let me add Shea to the list. I don't know if you guys saw Shea's homer yesterday at Wrigley. Bro, like the inside the Parker was one thing, but the his actual homer was so stupid. It like barely went in the basket. Oh yeah, hottest hitter in baseball is Your Doink. You're right. They not playing at home, brother? What do you mean? Houston is. Astros are playing at home. I was filtering by the pitcher. Astros were home versus the A's. What are you talking about, bro? PCA been betting like us, yeah. Honestly, though. PCA had Schaefer, too. He said, oh, wait. I'm making millions. Come on. This guy gives up nothing. Peter Messick. Did you give up anything last year? No, I'm just moving on. Kumar Rocker also gives up nothing. 1.54 last year. Brought it down to 0.94. Let's see his pitch arsenal, how different it is. Versus lefties, cutter, sinker, four seam. This season, it is slider, sinker, changeup. See, like, you can immediately see why. Sinker, cutter, slider. Sinker, slider, cutter. Okay. That's interesting. He just throws the sinker. Look at that. This season, 62% ground ball rate. Like his sliders he gets a ground ball more than 50% of the time. On his top 2 pitches to righties. I just can't take anything with that. I just can't take anything with that, man. Okay. Here we go, guys. Let me show you why I like Burleson so much, all right? You got Brady Singer, who gives up 3 homers if he were to pitch 9 innings to lefties. Against lefties. Sinker, slider. Let's take a peek here. 24% fly ball, 39% fly ball. Look at the pull error. 20 and 30%. Average EV 94. What's not to like? It's all green. It's all green apart from the whiff and K numbers, which, like, sometimes that's just going to happen. So you look at that, and then you're like, all right, I need a lefty here, so give me a lefty. And then you see a Burleson. And you're like, okay. Let's see his last 25 plate appearances with these pitches. Oh, 15.8% barrel. Oh, wait. The wind's blowing out? Oh, that's interesting. And sure, it's blowing, like, from the side, but it's still going to help. Let's see, what else is there? I think the StatCast pretty good, too. Good hard hit. Good home run per fly ball. Fly ball percent's the highest. Does hit a lot of oppo. Has a homer against him in the past. Oh, yeah. This was the main reason. Look at this. We need team first pitcher. If we look at the Cardinals, look at this. 3 for 7 with a homer. Look at this. 57% hard hit rate, 28% barrel, 71% fly ball rate, 57 pull. Look at this. Fly ball, fly ball, fly ball, fly ball, line drive, fly ball. I mean, do you really want any more? So, I mean, if you want to take multiple lefties, like, I'm not going to blame you. The other one I did like was Nolan Gorman. You can see 10% barrel here. But even just looking at the season, him and Nolan Gorman, I mean, just are the best. They're both around plus 450, whatever you like more. I just like Burleson more. Lower whiff rate, higher barrel, higher hard hit, higher blast, lower fly ball. So if that's something that annoys you, then certainly take Gorman instead. But also on these 2 pitches, 28 plate appearances, 2 homers, 3 near homers, and no Gorman has none in a very similar amount of at-bats. Filter last 15 batted ball events, maybe just normal. Only 6.7, but you add these pitches 20%. So he just really likes these pitches. Burleson, Blade. I did like Blade as well. Ooh, I did like Jack. No Newt bar. No, there's Newt bar data. Has he not played this season? Because, I mean, if he hasn't played this season, then that's why. That's why there's no data here. He is here, though. Let's see, Brady Singer. I would never bet on a guy coming back in his first game. So, like, I'm not going to stop you, but I would not. 87 of 350 last season against righties, 10 homers. If that tickles your pickle, feel free to bet on him. But yeah, that's why I'm on Alec Burleson. You got to take a lefty in this game. I mean, this guy just cannot help himself but give up homers to lefties. It's just, even last year, 1.45, which is still well above league average. The league average is 0.9, by the way. So this guy gives up more than three times the legal minute. Have you guys seen that video? 2.18 to lefties. And you don't even have to take only lefties in this game. You could take righties as well. But like looking at last year, 0.48. This year, 2.66. Like he's just missing his spots. Does get more strikeouts versus lefties compared to righties, which is interesting. But yeah, just not something that I can really pass up on. So, Kyle Leahy as well to lefties. Look at this. And you just look at Blade. I mean, it's like Nathaniel Lau as well. I think people said Lau has some history. Let's see, Lau. Am I blind? Lau. He does have a homer on him. Some pretty good hard hits. So, yeah, I mean, I don't hate that. Blade, 0 of 3, 325 fly ball. The other 2 being strikeouts. So not great. Let's go back and look here. Again, gotta be a lefty. Gotta be a lefty. Interesting. Last year, he 0.7. This season, 1.95. So it's always very interesting to see how vulnerability changes. Yeah, right. I don't blame you, bro. I think that's a good idea, especially lefties. Walker, I wouldn't take. I mean, I guess you could. Does give up a lot of homers to righties as well. Let's see what pitches. He's given up a homer on every one of his pitches to lefties. To righties, mainly the sinker. Jeez, look at his barrel, man. It's just bad, bro. Dude is, I don't know how dude is still in the league. Let's look here. Wind could hurt JJ Blade a little more than you think. Obviously not ideal. Let's look at just in total look at that. Last 25 plate appearances, Blade has a 28.6 barrel, 3 near homers, 3 homers, and 25 plate appearances. 21.4 pull barrel. The best barrel is pull barrel. A really low fly ball. Interesting. Look at the fly ball rate. Matches his pull barrel. It's a lot of line drives. And Myers. Let's see. Will Benson not playing? Can't even look. Yeah, can't even look at righties. Let's just look at lefties. Yeah, I mean, I would not blame you if you took Blade. Don't love the fly ball rate, though, to be honest. But this is the last 25. Let's look at the last 15 hits into play. 20%, a little better fly ball rate. Pretty good blast. Will Benson, man, I'd probably take him if... is he injured or something? Do you guys know if Benson's injured? Because I know he started off this season pretty hot. I don't know what happened to him recently, though. 20% barrel. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Blade goes. I also like the odds. I mean, 453. He's hit a homer in 4 of his last 10 games. He's also only seen 11 pitches from this guy. Wow, through changeup, curve, four-seamer. Yeah, those are going to be the top 3. Let's see what... God, he just absolutely mashes them. 83% hard hit on the curveball. Jeez, man. Just way better versus righties. You can just see he's way better versus righties. 300 batting average, 429 batting average on the curve. Only like somewhat struggles on the change, but man, you give him a four-seamer or a curve, it's just gone. Good night, buddy. Look at this. 26.7, 34% on the season. That's unbelievable. 40% fly ball, 53 hard hit, 60 pull. You give him a four-seam curve, it's gone, man. Look at that. Holy. Holy. Gotta play Blade. Blade Shea Sosa for a little 3-leg. Hold on, let me add Blade to the homer props. Benson is a pinch hit risk. Gotcha. That's tough. That's tough. It's like Ballesteros on the Cubs. Are the Cubs still getting absolutely killed? Yes. 8-0. Willie Grand Slam Adames is up. Oh my god, the Cubs are hitting 1 of 13. Bro, we wasted all our luck last night to beat the A's. I don't know if you guys saw that game. It was absolutely unbelievable. Absolutely unfreaking believable. Okay, righties, he gives up a 1.2. Michael Wacha. I don't love the pitch mix here, but we can just take a peek. Has to be a righty. Bucks, maybe. Let's look on the season. Just see. Yeah, I mean, Bucks is just gonna be the best. Best pull barrel. Let's see if there's any history here. Bucks 0 for 10. Ooh. Ooh. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh, Raggy. What happened to you? Yeah, nothing even close. This one just missed it. 40 angle. That's in 2021, though. It's like, how much does that even really matter? Brooks Lee looks insane? Really? What are you filtering by? Do not see Brooks Lee looking insane. Kind of feeling Josh Bell. Josh Bell is a 5.9% barrel in his last 25 plate appearances. Oh, is Brooks Lee? Oh, Brooks Lee's a lefty. Oh, he's a switch hitter. I don't know. You have to take a righty in this game. Like, even then, like, I don't love it. 1.2 is my limit, but a guy's got to have like a 20-30% barrel. Buxton is the highest with only a 17. It's like, it's fine, but it's not great. And, ooh, wind blowing out those 7 miles an hour. So 7 times 3, 21 extra feet added to the ball. So that's always helpful. Just don't love it, you know? I mean, not my favorite. Brooks Lee last 5, bro. That's, I mean, yeah, it's gonna say 40% barrel. I never use last 5. That's way too volatile for me. Sometimes last 15 even seems like that to me. That's why for pitchers I use last 25 when I'm like, if I'm looking at a pitcher's barrel, like I'll look at Wacha. You always look at last 25. You'd see 0% barrel of righties, 12% barrel of lefties. So you can see recently he's struggling versus lefties. I don't know if that's always the case or just who he played in his last start. Yeah, versus lefties, he's usually pretty fine. Zebby Matthews gives up a lot of homers, especially to lefties. You could see that with last season, right? Look at that, jeez. Fly ball rate, 32.5%. Home run per fly ball, 23.7%. Just absolutely gets destroyed from lefties. Please tell me there's a good lefty here. Oh, yeah, Jack. We were on him a little bit. It was between, for my last one, I was either going to take Wood or Caglione or Marte. Ketel Marte. Yeah, I don't mind Jack at all today. He's got a good shot, in my opinion. I think some of you guys were on him as well, so if you are on him, I do like the look. Last 15 batted ball events, you could just see 26.7 barrel. That's like, I mean, you can't really ask for much more. Oh wait, props too. I typed the wrong props. 42% blast. He's just making really good contact, hitting the ball really dang hard. With a good fly ball, I mean, not many bad things are really going to come from that. He's a good hitter. He's a really highly touted prospect for a reason. You can see, look at this. 420, 428, dead center, 437. Like, holy, man. I like Vinny a bit more than Jack just because of the whiff. Matthews misses a lot. Jack is a high whiff guy. Winnie lower K risk. Yeah, but the thing is, you think of guys like, I don't know, like Judge, and it's like, sure, Jack might have a higher whiff rate, but with that barrel, I'm not gonna look at this barrel, 44% barrel. That is unbelievable. 104 average exit velocity, 22.2 pull barrel, 22.2 pull air. So in his last 15 plate appearances, every time he pulls it in the air, it's pull barreled, which is like a very good chance for a homer. Verk, we like Blade, bro. Think I can count on Kurtz for a miss? Let's see. Don't think we liked Kurtz. We liked Shea. It had to be a righty in that game. Had to be a righty. I really like. I mean, you can't not take Jack here. 44% barrels, unbelievable. Last 15 plate appearances. You look at the last 25, still 31% barrel. And I'm not like the order of operations I do is barrel is number one. Whiff is very low on the food chain for me. Like, I'm not looking at whiff rate before almost any other statistic. Like, give me barrel, give me pull barrel, give me hard hit, give me bat speed, give me fast swing percent, give me fly ball percent. Like, Vinny is lower on all of those compared to Jack, and for a plus 30% odd increase, I mean, I'm just not taking that. I'm not taking Vinny because of his lower whiff. I mean, sure, 7.8, that's insane. But I mean, you look here, it's like, I don't know, man, it just doesn't matter to me. Don't matter. Compared to a 7% season barrel increase and I guess when you filter what is it? I guess when you filter the changeup, they do have the same barrel. So Jack must be bad on the changeup. Yeah, he never barrels the changeup. But if he gets the heater, man, good night. Yeah, like I could see it either way. I would rather take Jack here. That's also fair, right? Did not take Jordan Walker. Had to be a lefty in that game. Brandon Sprout. This guy expected maybe 5 innings. God, look at what this guy throws. This is where you just filter like this and then look at season. Because he throws everything under the sun. Hunter Goodman, Rumfield, Tovar. That's what we're thinking immediately. Maybe Goodman. I mean, ooh, Goodman recently. Oh yeah, you got to take Goodman plus 280. Look at those homers. He got a line of homers right there. This pitcher throws everything under the sun. Like, This dude can't decide what he wants to throw. Okay, he's got like 4 main pitches. Wow, he does give up. Doesn't really give up much on his main pitches. Sinker. Wow, Hunter Goodman really likes the sinker. Really low ground ball rate. That's huge. Let's see what he does on the sinker. 4% barrel. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I can take that. I just hate betting. I hate betting on sinker or sweeper because they are always so high in ground ball rate. Like that's what, like as a pitcher, it makes so much sense. Jordan Walker hitting you crazy. Take it, bro. Yeah, Goodman's the best Rocky, in my opinion. Yeah, we looked at the Rangers. I think we just skipped that game actually because the pitcher doesn't give up anything. Neither pitchers in this game give up anything. This is interesting. See, like, look at this. There were so many pitches. Maybe Tovar is good on the sinker. See, Tovar hasn't barreled a single sinker. He's seen 77 of them. 0 ISO. So even out of this batting average, he hasn't got a single extra base hit. Like, sinkers are just not it, man. It's just any hitter. You just don't like seeing the sinker. Look at all the ground ball rates. Like, 92% for this dude. Ooh, lineups updated for, like, every team. Let's go. Let's look at Jake McCarthy, maybe. Or see a lefty. There's a lefty. Cutter. Like, maybe. Hasn't barreled a cutter all year. I've only seen 30 of them. 4% barrel on the heater, though. Yeah. Sosa not in the lineup, bruh. Are we for real? Yeah, he is. He's 5th. No, Sosa's playing. Edmundo Sosa. Maybe you're thinking of another one. What didn't you like about Jordan Walker, the pitcher he's facing? Oh, wait, never mind. Hold on. We could look at Jordan Walker. I was thinking of, I was thinking this one. I was thinking he was on the Reds for some reason. Or facing Kyle Leahy. Jordan Walker's 0% barrel in his last 15 plate appearances isn't ideal. 13.8% barrel. It's just I like Burleson more in all these aspects, really. Like, if you like him, you could take him. I even like Ivan Herrera over Jordan Walker. Like, what are you guys seeing in Walker here? Bro, what do you mean Burleson looks bad, bro? Not as bad as Jordan Walker. Like, he's the only one on these pitches. And bro, like literally expect like 4 homers in this game. Like, statistically, you can expect 4 homers in this game. So I'm not even really gonna say no. Like, just bro, if you think a guy looks good in this game, you could just take him. I think Burleson looks best just based off of the pitch mix and the recency. But if you want to take Walker, if you want to take Burleson, if you want to take Gorman, Herrera, like, I wouldn't blame you for taking any of those guys. Like, at all. Like, I don't think you could really go wrong at all with any of those guys. I'm just taking Burleson because I think he looks the best. He also has a homer. And look at his recency. Like, no, not his recency, but his head-to-head. He has a 71% fly ball chance, 57 hard hit, 28.6 barrel, 57 pull. I mean, the stats literally don't get better than that. And I know it's just head-to-head history, which I'm personally not too high on. They were all last year though, and they were all on sinker slider. There was one cutter, but they were all on sinker slider, which is what he's barreled at this season as well, or the last 15 games at least. We can look at the season, see 13.6. That's not even bad. 3 near homers. Winds help, not helping him, I guess, but not really hurting him either. Just blowing side to side. Brewers, I literally hate betting on because they're just stupid and I hate them, and they're dumb and I hate them. But let's look. Churio, jeez. 21.7 barrel on the season to righties? And this guy sucks versus righties? Okay, so it's just Churio. Like, sometimes you just don't overthink it. One thing, you look at this, and it's like, okay, his top 2 pitches, he hasn't given up a barrel on. But once he starts screwing around and throwing these dumb pitches, then he's getting barreled. So I wonder if his pitching history has gone down. Or, like, his pitches, sinker... Slider, sinker, 24, 22%. Yeah, it's gone up a bit. He hasn't thrown the sinker as much, which is interesting. Jeez, Churio, look at that. 37.5 barrel on the sweeper. Jeez, is Churio just the answer? Just might be, man. A game with 2 homers yesterday. Holy, 60% fly ball, 46 hard hit. Does hit a lot oppo. But do we care if he's hitting a homer? No. No, we do not. 415 to dead center, 390, 347. Yo, that is not an ideal stadium. Rocky's the best. Trust. No. Walker data doesn't look great, but he's a threat to go in just about any game, so hard to hate on it. Singer's barbecue chicken. Yeah, agreed. Am I the only one that doesn't like taking players that hit a home run the day prior? It's just a superstition thing. I don't think it's really like, I mean, it's not a data thing. But to each their own. I mean, I'd feel dumb if I didn't take Churio and he just hit. Because, I mean, it's just very obviously Churio here. His last 25 plate appearances, he has 4 near homers, 3 homers. I don't like the park, though. For righties, I guess it's fine, but he does hit a lot oppo. See, like, none of these would be homers. Does have a lot of fly balls. It's like the Muncy thing a few days ago when he got that concussion. It was like, going into that game, he had like a 40% barrel. But it was at Chase Field. Oh, it's in Rocky Stadium. Yeah, we're taking it. Never mind. Never mind. Y'all got pickleball stats on Propfinder? Yeah, bro. Yeah, you can bet on pickleball and Propfinder. Why no Manzardo or Clemens? Bro, you're betting on Kyle Manzardo. Yeah, it's just not even. Couldn't get 5 homers for 4 games last week, and I had him in the final 3 games of that stretch. All that matters is the day matchup. The homer previous day is in the bank already. Agreed. Yeah, I mean that's how I look at it. People just have different superstitions that, you know, they think matter. To each their own, bro. Does he give up a lot to lefties, too? Like, maybe he'll give up 1 to a left. Like, see, Garrett Mitchell even, too. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes. Him and Jackson Churio look the best. Garrett Mitchell for those odds? Like, man, he only has 3 homers? Bro, what? What's his season barrel? 16.7%. 88 played. Oh, he strikes out all the time. That's why. Okay. He's like a Schwarber, except he barely hits homers. He also doesn't Or I guess, yeah, never mind. Never mind. We're in Rocky Stadium. I gotta remember that. Rocky Stadium, the general consensus is it carries about 30 feet more. So, like, all of these would be homers. Like, I won't worry about that. Like, this would be a homer. This would be a homer. This would be a homer. This would be, like, all of these would be homers. So just remember that when you're researching at Coors. Hits a lot of ground balls. Yeah. Yeah, give me Cheerio. Verk, I'm not taking Manzardo when this guy gives up no homers, bro. 0.94, 0.67. I guess Manzardo's a lefty, so I guess that's a little better, 0.94, but I can't take that, bro. He's just not that hitter, man. 33 barrel. That is unfortunate. Oh my god. Slider four seam recently though. Barely. Have to add that though. It's not great on it. 45% barrel. Dog. Three to 1, 3 to 2. 33% fly ball though. I mean, I could see it as like a long shot, but I don't love it. Like, what are his odds? I mean, for 476, I don't hate it. At New York, where are they playing? Away versus Rangers. 6 of 55. Away games, he has 5 homers. In June, he has 2 homers, batting 2 of 9. Or 5 of 9, 2 homers. Man, bro. I guess you do have to take it. I just don't like it against Kumar Rocker, but it does help he's a lefty. That slider is nasty, man. 40 whiff. Like, yo. But even then, he's batting 4th. Yo, Kyle Manzardo for the Grand Slam DK bet thing. I mean, slightly more, I guess. 46% fly ball. All right, bro. Fine. Fine, bro. We're taking Manzardo. If he doesn't hit, I'm blaming you. I'm kicking you out of the Discord if he doesn't hit Vercon. You're trying to hate but can't? Bro, you're right. I'm trying to hate, but I can't. He's just... Like, Manzardo's... The data looks good, man. It's not even that I'm trying to hate. It's just I never take anything unless it's a 1.2 HR per 9 because they just don't give up. Willie Adames homer again. Great. Cool. Isn't that lovely? So, 13 to 0. Great. Cool. Great. Okay, well. Hopefully it ends at least 13 to 1 and Seiya hits a homer. Golly, man. That's rough. That's tough. Now, this field is literally the worst for homers. One of the worst. Let's look. Park factors. Let's look at lefties. I forget if it's lefties or righties. Petco Park. Right in the middle for lefties. Let's look at righties. Okay, so it's actually good for righties. Not great, but not awful, I suppose. Does need to be a righty. Nothing last year for this guy. Yeah, it needs to be righty. Four-seam sweeper, that's all he really throws on the season. Who hits that? Ty France, maybe? Plus 650. I think he hits a lot of... I was going to say a lot Oppo. I guess not, though. Look at his 2 homers, though. Like, if they're right here, they're just not going over. 396, 410. I could see it. I could see it. PCA must have been involved. Willie on demon time, for real. I wouldn't be shocked if Ty France went versus... He had 2 in Arizona? What the heck? Ty France, 30% barrel, bro. Yo, you want to be a crazy late? Ty France, Manzardo, and like Blade or Caglione. Or Edmundo Sosa, maybe. That'd be crazy. PC AAA. Alright. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. He has a 40% K rate, though. Oh, nah. Let's see what people are saying for the Cubs game. Ah, it's so embarrassing, man. See, Ty France, 25% barrel. Why is he plus 650, bro? Only a 26% fly ball, but when he hits a fly ball, 50% of the time it's a homer. 60% hard hit. Pulse rate, oppo rates are really bad. That could be a factor for sure. Like, see, a lot of these are just oppo. Oh, I don't hate the chance. I don't hate the chance. Pole barrel for this guy. I don't even know who this is. Only 10 plate appearances. Gavin Sheets. Got to take a righty here, though. Only 0.96. Like, he doesn't give up much. Gives up a lot on the 4-seam. Is he really good on the 4-seam? Yeah, Ty France. Really good on the 4-seam, man. I guess he only has 2. When did he get called up? Like, surely this guy hasn't started the whole season. Yeah, 74 ABs, 5 homers. Did Casey hit? Is everyone hitting homers? Is everyone just having a field day? Or no? 13-0, man. Matt Chapman up. He has a homer, right? He has 5 RBIs. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Very cool. Unicorn Grand Slam. Are we for real? He hit a unicorn Grand Slam. Homer in 1 of 30 parks. Alright, I can't even be mad at that, bro. Like, that's just how the Cubs season's been going recently. Like, what are we doing? Ty France, I think, has a chance. I just gotta favorite him. I think he's got a chance. Hate the park, but what are you gonna do? Michael King. Whew. Soto might have a heyday here. Jared Young. Soto, 26.2% barrel. Just saying. 24% barrel. It's like a batted ball events. Yeah, it's just Soto. Beatty, Melendez, like this guy just gives up homers to lefties. Oh. Oh wait, another homer? Oh, that's cool. Very nice. All right. We give up. The white flag is being waved. We give up. Stop, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. This is not good. This is not good. Well, I guess you can't complete the largest comeback in MLB history unless you have one of the biggest deficits in MLB history. I mean, there's you know, you could think about it like that, right guys? Right guys? Right guys? Yeah. Yeah, I think we're in a good spot actually. We're just, you know, you got to lure them. You got to be like, "Oh, you guys are going to win. You guys got us. You're going to win." Right guys? Anyway, change up four seam sinker is what Juan Soto likes to hit, and that's what this guy throws. 40% fly ball, 40% hard hit, good HR per fly ball, good pull, good barrel. I mean, that's just the numbers you look for right there. Park isn't ideal. Ooh, to lefties though, he gets that boost. So I don't hate it. I actually like Soto a lot. Give me that. How often does he strike out? Only 16% of the time, yeah. Soto might be play of the day. Think on the bright side, maybe Seiya can homer off a position player. I think they probably pinch hit for Seiya. I like Edmundo Sosa for you, Rye. Casey went, Chappie went, and Willie went. Yeah. Yeah, it's not good, is it, guys? Cubs have given up 5 homers. Football numbers. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's not good. It's not good right now. It is not good. Can't believe 6 homers yesterday in the Cubs A's game, and neither were Colby or Kurtz. Colby hit one 398, man. 2 were from Shea. What are the other ones? Hap. We called Hap. And then like 398, I'm taking any day of the week. Like if you told me my batter hit a ball 398, I'm like, that's fine, man. Like surely he hit a homer. No. All right, right-handed batters. Let's see. Ketel Marte. Oh yeah, happened PCA. That's right. Arnado. I don't know how I had Ketel Marte filtered, but he looked really good last night. Cutter four seam. I assume against lefties, how does he bat? Always look at this when it's a switch hitter. Versus lefties has 4 homers. 20 for 69. Versus lefties. Yeah, I mean 4 homers, 20 for 69. Pretty good. Foster gives up a lot on that four seam. 33% barrel on 134 pitches is crazy work. Yeah, I mean, against righties, he gives up 1.9. I assume, hold on, I forgot to check if that's what he's batting against. Versus lefties, he does bat right. So yeah, so that's good. We want him batting righty. I think, was it something about his pitch? Like, what does he throw versus righties? Cut or four seam? Yeah, I mean, that's probably closer to what I had. Maybe not. I don't remember. Or maybe it was because it didn't update from yesterday. But I think he had a walk-off homer, so that doesn't make sense either. I mean, it's either him, Moreno, or Arenado. Seen somebody on Ox last night talking. Boom, 10 homers. It's how it usually works. Def Soto. Yeah, I like Soto. Chocolate is like Soto, Churio, and Shea, probably. Or Wood. Oh, this might have been what I had. Yeah, last 10 games. 23 plate appearances. He has a 30% barrel, 4 homers in his last 10 games, 25% pull barrel, 35% pull air. It's just unbelievable. 35% fly ball. But his recent hits haven't. Oh, yeah, they've been fine. 40% barrel. 40% barrel. For plus 415, you just take that, right? Like, wind doesn't matter. They're inside. 401 double is crazy. Like, what is that? 406 double, 411 out. Like, brother. Yeah, him recently has just been insane. 40% barrel, 46% fly ball, 42% home run per fly ball, 53 hard hit, 67 pull. It's just, you got to take him. Just against lefties in general, he's just nasty. And I think the four seamer is probably one of his better pitches. 12.5% barrel on the season. Guess not, but pitcher gives up a lot on it. Let's see if there's any zones in common too. Way down and in. Brother, how is he hitting way down and in? And up. Yeah. Down and up in. Didn't go over the Rays because the pitcher is like like a, what do you call it? Like he's just gonna pitch like 1 or 2 innings and then call her a day. James Wood, 27.7% barrel on the year, which is unreal. Just in general to righties, and to lefties, this guy gives up 2.17. This is a main reason why I have him. Look at his hard hit rate, pull barrel, pull air. It's just unbelievable. It doesn't give up any ground balls. I mean, changeup, four seam, cutter, 21.7 barrel, 58 hard hit, good launch angle, sweet spot percent. 8 to 32 degrees, 46% of the time he's hitting it right in there. Yeah, I mean, another walk for Seiya? Bro, just can't make it up. Dog. That's actually hilarious. I mean, what do you even do? He literally hasn't got a pitch to hit all game. Like he's had 3 walks. I mean, what do you like? He's fouled off 2 pitches that probably no matter what wouldn't have been homers. He did get a hanging slider, so maybe that one, but like in his last 2 at bats, he's just been walked twice. I mean, you just whatever, man. And then you also look at Wood. Let's look at Wood in his last 25 plate appearances. Oh, actually, not great. 8.3 barrel. But I think that's that's just those pitches. You filter, which I think in general honestly matters more than per pitch, because like these pitches could be from like he might have not seen one of these in a month or two, like you know what I mean. So recency matters much more in my opinion. And then you filter this, and then you could even see his last 15. I mean, 2 homers, 3 near homers, like it's insane. So James Wood for sure. With this pitcher. Like, I also think he has a homer against this pitcher. Yeah, he literally has a home run against this pitcher. So, I don't know. If that doesn't convince you, then I don't know. 401 cutter, 106.25 launching. Well, good night, buddy. One more game. Angels Dodgers. Do you guys know who's pitching? Because apparently we don't. Roki Sasaki. Yeah. No thanks. I guess he gives up some homers. Mainly going to be coming off of that 4-seamer, I suppose. 4-seam slider to righties. He's so good, though. Like, I don't know. Guys like this, I just don't really like betting against. Splitter 60% of the time. Interesting. Yeah, see his last 10, he's like very 50-50. Even though it says 47-19, he hasn't thrown a forkball like season-wise, sure. Actually, no, he hasn't even thrown. Yeah, he hasn't even like thrown a forkball. Oh, that was last year. Sorry, hold on. 4-seam splitter. Yeah, 4-seam splitter. I wouldn't even include anything else. Like season, it shows forkball 17%, which is these are all season. But if you look at like recent pitching mix, then you could see 4-seam splitter is what he's throwing. Trout Ohapi, I suppose. Trout Ohapi. Okay, so that makes it pretty easy. It's either Trout or Ohapi. Cubs comeback starting now, 16-1. Here we go, boys. Let's see, what do we do? Carson Kelly, attaboy. Michael Bush hit a ball 400 feet, and it wasn't good enough. But Chapman hit a ball 3-2. That's weird. And it was a grand slam. Oh, Willie Adames, 388. See, baseball makes no sense. It's rigged. We should have won. Bro, why are you saying Seiya's washed? He got walked 3 times. Like, what are you gonna, like... It's not his fault, bro. So Mike Trout has a higher barrel, but 0 homers and 1 near homer. Logan Ohapi, 2 homers, 3 near homers. Just an interesting stat there. I'm pretty sure he also had a near homer, and it got robbed. Pretty sure he got robbed. James Juan Jackson. What's the list of homers? Gotcha, bro. Let me update it, too. Ended off with Jack. Let's see if we can get some more here. Jack. Churio. Manzardo. France. Soto. That's it. No Abrams. I don't have him. Bro, Logan O'Hoppe actually looks nasty, man. I mean, I don't like that they're facing Roki Sasaki, but he does give up a pretty high barrel on his four-seamer. 21.4% in his recent start. Gave up a homer to Alec Bohm. Mike Trout almost got one, 345. Let's see, where's O'Hoppe? O'Hoppe did not almost get one. Seiya got one. Cattell, yeah. I'm actually not taking Cattell, but he's my favorite Diamondback. If you want to bet on them, like I don't hate it. I don't know. I don't love it. Jeez. I got my tonsils out, bro. Got my tonsils out, so I literally couldn't stream for like 3 weeks. Couldn't talk for 3 weeks. So painful. Oh my god. Don't get your tonsils out unless you really need to, guys. Trust. Trust. You guys know who's pitching for the Angels? Let's see, MLB probable pitchers. Let's see. I don't think, I mean, if we don't have anything, it's usually just not out yet. Like officially. Yeah, it's to be determined. What's up, Level? Appreciate you. Finally back. Finally locked in. If I were to take anything, I don't know. Either Trotter or Hoppy. Maybe Adele. Four near homers, 1 homer. That's crazy from Trout. Wind's blowing out, too. Straight out. Let's filter this. See, Trout 20% fly ball is not great. Four seam. What was the other thing? I think Splitter was up there too. It wasn't slider, was it? Maybe it was slider. See, 26.7. Man, he's been unlucky, bro. Should have hit a homer there. Should have hit a homer there. Should have hit a homer there. I guess this one not really. 334. Not confirmed, but Detmer's on my end. Let's see. Detmer's. Ooh, yeah, we're not taking any homers. I bet this guy has had a change in his pitches. Probably throws a four seam less. Nope, throws it more. Cool. Four seam slider to lefties is all he throws. Does he throw to righties? Four seam slider change. Sure. Max Muncy, no. Where are you? Where are you, baby cakes? Betts, Pages, Freeman, I suppose. Betts, Rojas. Was he the best here? Yeah, Mookie Betts. 2 for 10 with a homer. 2 for 10 with a homer, but 4 Ks. Yikes. I wouldn't take anything here against Detmers. He's pretty good. If you were, maybe Betts, maybe Pages, maybe Freeman. That's early leans. Shohei plus 280. Dude, this guy fell off a cliff. I thought this Shohei guy was good. I thought this guy was good. He only has 10 homers this year. Remember last year he'd had 5 homers in a week? Every time. Joe, it's just exclamation mark props and then the number 2. Exclamation mark props 2 if you want to see the homers. Okay, I think that's everything. So that's what I have. I think Churio, Soto. Who else is like a favorite? Like, Blade looked insane. Churio, Soto, Blade would probably be my 3. I already took Burleson, Seiya, Wood as straights. Well, Vipex, if I think they're hitting a homer, they're also hitting their HRR. Come on now. Or is a Prize Picks Flex Friday is like back to OG, so it's like normal. Like okay, what is happening here? Bro, I haven't used Prize Picks in so long. Apparently, I need to re-sign in. Crazy work. Okay, for Flex Friday, I'm gonna take Soto. Churio. Why can I not bet on Churio? I spelled it wrong. Soto, Churio, and we'll do Blade. And I'm also gonna throw. Who else should I throw on it? We should do like a 4-leg, because why not? It's free money. $47x. It's so bad compared to like normal sports books. 5 to 150 is a joke. What? Are you kidding me? Bro, if you guys use Prize Picks, you are actively getting scammed. Like, please use any other sports book. Like Prize Picks Underdog on long shots, they actually scam you. Like I'm gonna look up Soto. I'm gonna look up the same layout I was just trying to put in. Soto, Jackson Churio, and Blade. And we're gonna try it plus 9,400. So this would give me 5 to 476. Prize Picks, I get 5 to 150. Holy man. That's actually a joke. Like, Flex Friday isn't even worth it if you're betting long shot homers. And they know that. It's so sad. It's like, they're such losers, man. Wow. That's embarrassing. Soto, Churio, Blade. Ooh, odds just went up. Soto, Churio, Blade. If you have, I'm assuming you guys haven't bet the 3-leg. I put in a 3-leg yesterday of Seiya, Burleson, and Wood. Seiya's chalked. He walked 3 times. Unless he hits a homer in the next, like, 2 innings or something. He probably got subbed out, though. Oh, no, he didn't. Not yet. But these are my... I'd say Wood is probably up there. Like, if you haven't put in a lay yet, I do Soto, Churio, and Wood, and you feel really good about that. Better on MGM for him. Blade's not. Soto's not. Yeah, I would put that in on DK if you have it. Or, sorry, not Blade. Let's look at Churio. Yeah. I would bet Soto, Churio, Wood on DK. But I'm replacing Wood with Blade because I've already bet Wood on a parlay. And Blade looks insane too, so like it's not like I'm not mad about it. Blade recently has been one of the hottest hitters in baseball. Top 2? Probably Soto Churio. Guess we could just do a 2-leg. Maybe I'll do that. Soto Churio plus 1,700. I'll probably do that, actually. I'll probably do Soto Churio and then Blade and Wood. And then, like... Yeah, I'll probably just do that. Also, make sure you bet your straights. You're automatically losing money if you don't bet straights. So I'm pulling up my odd sheet here to tell me exactly how much to put on these bets. I bet homers to win 3 units because it's just lower, it's just more volatile. I'd be really careful with a Ronda, Verk. Look at the pitcher. Pitcher is not projected to go very long. Okay, Soto right now is 331. Churio is 322 on DK. So 331, 322. And we take 1398 on Churio. And probably close to that on 1360 on Soto. Okay, 117, so plus 250, 67, 5, 6, 7. I should go less. Maybe we'll do... Okay. Okay, so I bet those guys. Now I'm going to do Wood and Blade. Actually, I could do Wood and Shea because they're both better on MGM. Look, you're getting Shea for plus 2. All right, okay, plus 280. It's not like much of a difference. Wood is crazy different, though. Wood is notably different. To a guy that just gives up. Look how many homers he gives up to lefties, man. It's just like unbelievable. That's insane. So yeah, I'll do Wood and Shea on MGM, and then I'll do Blade, maybe like Blade and Jack, or yeah, I'll do Blade and Jack on DK. Okay, so now I need to look up these odds. We have... I don't know why my MGM isn't loading, so I'm just doing the Blade and Jack first. Pretty much the same odds, 427, 426. So we need 54. We're going to do 703. And I'm going to play them to win 2 units because they're more of a long shot, but I'm still going to play their pairing to win, like, I don't even know how many units that is. 704, 703. Then we'll do... Actually, it's still going to be the same amount, probably. Like... Hold up. 24, 250, 74. After I do these, after I input these two, I'm gonna end stream. So if you guys have anyone you want me to look at quick, let me know now. Thanks for joining. I mean, I haven't streamed in a while. It's good to see you guys are still back. So appreciate you guys for joining. It's always fun to stream. Always love streaming for you guys. Okay, I need this to say 324. Perfect. Jake Bowers, Liam Hicks. Interesting. I think for the Brewers, we have Churio. But you're on a lefty. The pitcher is better to lefties. The thing I don't like, I always forget if it's Terang or Bowers, but one of them cannot hit pull side. Yeah, see, like, Terang's a lefty. Look at this. Bryce Terang is a lefty, and he always hits over here. When you're a lefty, pull it, bro. Like, see, all of his homers are mashed. Like, just hit it over here. I don't know. They have to fix his swing, because he could be a very good hitter. I just have to fix his swing. Blade, Alec Churio, like it. J-Rod, I didn't love anyone from that game. Appreciate you, F7. Appreciate you guys. I am very glad everything went well, although the recovery is terrible. Like, man, it's actually terrible. I really hope none of you have to get your tonsils out because that was rough. Appreciate the sub. Guwap the Don. Okay, my BetMGM literally won't load. Check out Liam Hicks, you're right. Marlins. Liam Hicks has a 5% barrel. It's got to be a lefty. Is he a lefty? Yeah. Plus 910, bro. I don't know. I never bet like long shots that are plus 910. Like Owen Casey for plus 900 with a 14% barrel, I could see at least. I mean, Liam Hicks is, 4%. Like he's got one. I don't know. I don't love it. Drew Rasmussen, 2 of 8 against him. Average exit velocity, 83. Can't hit a homer off of Mikolas. Like, you're probably not hitting a homer. Just kidding, kind of. Yeah, I don't like that. Rafaela, I didn't mind. I do like Wilson Contreras more. And then Seawalker. Let's see. Jose Altuve. Very interesting. Is Jose Altuve, was he injured? He's just coming back, I guess. Olsen or Harris are my favorite Braves. Got to be a lefty in that game. I actually almost took Olsen, but it was more of a gut call than a data call. Like last night, I was thinking maybe Olsen, but again, more of a gut call than a data call. Cam Smith, Christian Walker, 11.4% barrel on that heater, which he does throw a ton. So that's pretty much my judgment there. 13% on all other pitches. Hard to go against Alvarez. Also, this pitcher I just wouldn't bet against. Just wouldn't go against. Oh, I forgot to use my DK, like... I forgot to use the bet, bro. No. Wait, isn't there a homer bet or something? Or maybe I used it. No, 35% profit boost. I forgot to use it. Can I cash out? Surely I can cash out. Again, I'm cashing out Soto and Churio, and then I'm putting it back in with the 30% boost. I'm just stupid. Give me a second here. I always forget to do that. Oh, his homer odds went down already. That's crazy work. Oh, you need a 3-leg? Yo. Wait, can I bet the Giants to win real quick? No. Oh, come on. Needs to be a 3-leg, really? What's a lock? Let's see here. Can I take a pitcher to get like 1 strikeout? Seiya's up? Come on, Seiya. Soto, Wood, Jackson. I like that, bro. I like that a lot. Martin Perez. Can I take Martin Perez to get like the minimum amount of strikeouts possible? Strikeouts thrown 3. I'm going to take this dude for 3 strikeouts on this parlay. He's projected 7.87. Surely he doesn't let me down, right? Surely not. Why is he projected so many? What? Is he just not... Oh, he hasn't pitched much in those games. Boston, Chicago. Pitched 5.2 in both of those, though. Plus 7,600 on DK. That's huge, bro. Those are good odds. Who's the best pitcher on today's slate? Like, when's the last time I see... Seiya homer? Oh my god. We're so back. We're so back, boys. Come on now. Come on now. He was number 1. He was number 1 for me. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Come on now. Come on now. Attaboy, Seiya. Attaboy. There's 1. There's 1, man. There's 1. That's all we need. Oh, okay. I don't even care the Cubs lost now. Good. Good. I'm so glad they let him hit, man. Holy. I thought they were going to pull him for sure. Yo, this P. Ramirez guy. 2 singles. Hey, man. Cubs are making a comeback. Cubs are making a comeback. Come on now. Surely, right, guys? Right, guys? Surely. That's actually crazy. Yeah, Levi saw that, bro. I never take anything. I never take homer lays over 3. Like, I would... Like, 3 is my max. Absolute max. Just need Wood and Alec Burleson. Yo, Seiya already hitting is so good. Oh, my God. Let's go. Just wait till the later slate, boys. All right, I'm about to do something really dumb and have... I have Soto... I have Soto, Churio, Perez for 3Ks. Like, surely that doesn't... Surely I don't regret that, right? It's really stupid, so don't do that. Don't do this. Don't do what I'm doing. It's really dumb. I just need a 3-leg for this 30% boost. And he's our top projected K guy, so surely he gets 3Ks. Right? Right? I just took it. Okay, and now I need to do Wood and Shea. Home run boost token. Ooh. Why can I not just look them up and bet it? Okay, we're gonna do MLB. Do you like Jordan? Bro, it's hard to not like Jordan. I actually, was the pitcher dumb? I don't remember. Pitcher is kind of dumb. Jack Perkins, really good, so. But, I mean, Alvarez is the hottest hitter in baseball, so. What are you gonna do, you know? Usually don't go over 3, but you really like it. I think Cedon Rafaela would be the one to throw that. Also, if you're doing that, like, I don't really care. Just make sure you're betting straights. Like, please bet your straights. Like, I always bet my straights. Always. Always, 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 always bet your straights. I kind of liked Pete Alonso. We kind of looked at him earlier. Wilson Contreras, maybe. Kind of just scrolling through the games, telling you guys who I think. Shea is why I'm on this app, so I need Shea. Like Jordan Walker, I guess I could see. Suarez is playing. Oh, it's a Friday. It's not a Saturday. Hunter Goodman, we kind of liked. Churio, we do like. So do we like? Would like Ketel Marte, maybe. Trout or Logan or Hoppy from that game. Okay, we need to add a boost token to this. Okay, so if you bet this on MGM, Shea and Wood, you are getting plus 2250. I believe I need to take their straights as well still, because why would I take their straights on the app giving me less? James Wood plus 375 right now. I don't know what he was just at, but 375 I'll take every day. And Shea for plus 300 seems crazy. 15 and 12, and then 17. 52. Need a little more than that. 17. 50. It's like around that ish. Okay. All right, I just bet that 2-leg. MGM is the trashiest app ever, and it's very slow. I agree. Debating on Sosa straight. I probably should. I do like the chance. 680. I mean, you just throw a little something on it, man. Yo, you hit a 3-leg, Jason? Let's go, man. Attaboy. That's why we do what we do. Yo, Levi, I'm pretty sure you are well behind in chat. Can someone tell him? Can someone tell Levi in chat that he is well behind? See, like, I'm only putting $2.21 on Sosa, like $2.21 on Sosa to homer. Because that gets me $15 as a net total. Or as a... I know it doesn't. 221, 680. Because that nets me like $15 in profit. So, yeah. I mean, long shots like that, for me to like get a unit out of that if he hits with all the data that we just saw, and well, I think he looks good. I mean, I don't hate the call at all. About to put 10 on it. I mean, you can do that too. It's just I go heavy on my favorites. Like 3 favorites today, if I had to pick, like I already said earlier in stream a million times, Seo is my number 1. He hit a homer. So, I mean, you could believe me, you could not believe me. I was on Seiya all day. And he already hit a homer, obviously. I would take, if I had to pick 3 right now, I would take Soto, Churio, and Wood. If you want more of a long shot, I would do Blade, or even Shea. Like top 4, probably Soto, Churio, Shea, Wood. But others like Blade, Jack, Manzardo, I mean, or Sosa or France. I think France was probably the least likely I mean, the odds imply that as well, right? He's plus 690. Everyone else is like, I mean, so does 650. You know what I mean, though. So, Ty France, if he gets that heater, I think he's got a chance. But what about moonshot or lasers? I wouldn't even waste your money on that. Wouldn't even waste your money. You can look at first baskets. Haven't done a first basket in a while. The problem is when it's a Spurs game, it's like you just look at Wemby, and it's like if it's not Wemby, usually you're surprised because he wins all the tips. I guess Cat has won a tip against him. I actually saw a guy put $1,000 on Wemby to win the tip, and I think he lost. So that's pretty funny. I don't know why you would ever do that, but he did. So, Wemby 9 of 10, 90%. That's actually so funny. That guy lost 90% on the year. Golly. See, like, if you don't bet Wemby for first basket, it's just like, what are you doing? But none of the odds are even like, look at all the odds. Wemby's plus 333 on the best site you could possibly get. And then everyone else, like the next best is Brunson at plus 750. Like, that's insane. Or I guess Stephon Castle plus 740. Jeez, man, that's crazy. Last 10, Spurs get it 70% of the time. Wemby's got it how many? See, only 3, so it's like not actually terrible. Like if you bet Fox or Castle, I mean, you could bet Fox, Castle, and Wemby, and I almost wouldn't blame you. Because if Wemby hits, you basically get your money back, and then if Castle or Fox hit, you get like probably say you bet $10 on each of those, you get like a net of 40 or 50, depending. So. I always say that's a stupid strategy. I did it once with Jokic and Jamal Murray, and then I think like Aaron Gordon scored in his first game back, and I'm like, bruh. But what are you gonna do? Are you saying Liam Hicks as in he went? Ooh, here come the Cubs. Casey Schmidt again. Oh my God. Cox hit a homer. Casey Schmidt hit a... Oh, Carson Kelly's pitching. Carson Kelly's pitching. Okay. All right. Cool. Very, very cool. I guess they gave up for some reason. I don't really know why, but you know. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it for stream. Here's everything. So if you guys want to bet everything, this top 11 plays that I managed to find. Let me try and pull up this blog if I can. He was making some changes. So here we go. There we go. So this is the blog. I'm going to just throw it in chat. So check that out. Sorry for like the flashbang. That was probably really bright since I'm on dark mode. But Luis Arias popped out to third. Fastball, 48.6 miles an hour, bro. Carson Kelly just chucking him in there. In play out. Very nice. Carson Kelly might be the GOAT. 3 Giants with 2 homers. Oh my God. Fell asleep. What's wrong with Buxton? The pitcher and just not a great pitch mix for him. Yeah, just to win 100, bro. Lost 1,000. All right, boys. I appreciate you guys for joining. First stream back. I'll be streaming much more frequently, so stay tuned. And yeah, catch y'all in the next one. I'll try to fix my mic. I don't know. Is my mic terrible? Like, I don't know. Look at this. On the Propfinder, we ended up favoriting 4 of the top 7 guys without even looking, which is crazy. Mike's good. All right. Cool. Sounds good. I will catch y'all in the next one. Trying to think of something cool, but I can't. So